Today I wanted to talk about a pendulum swing. So the side-to-side pendulum swing. That's what I wanted to talk about. This is a pretty useful movement if you do it right. It's mainly used as a warm-up. So it's just side to side and it goes back to front. It's useful because it trains your grip, it trains your core because the weight is offset, and it will train your feet if you use it properly. So it's best done with your feet pointing straight forward, parallel to each other, so that you can force your feet to adapt to a load that comes from the side. And this will activate the muscles of your feet, the small muscles of your feet, and it will help strengthen your foot arches. Now, most people, when I try to get them to do this movement, will keep their feet out like that. And this doesn't help you. Okay, it makes you less nimble, one thing. Also, it doesn't challenge your feet enough for them to adapt and make their arches stronger. So I would prefer for the feet to be pointing straight forward. The other thing that you need to notice, if you're not using a large range of movement, you're letting it swing very easily, you don't need to lift your feet off the ground. But if you are going to swing wide, then you'll need to lift your heel off the ground without twisting your front foot off the ground. So this reduces the load on your knee, but it also trains your feet to adapt to a load. So this is what I would like you to do. The front foot stays planted, you have to stay rooted, and you have to raise your heel off depending on where the weight is. And that will happen unconsciously. I'm not going to tell you to do this, raise this foot as the weight goes here and raise this foot as the weight goes there. That's not required because the weight will teach you what to do. At all points you should have your weight rooted to the ground at least in one foot. If you lose contact with the ground, that's when you get all sorts of foot adjustments required. So the front foot stays planted throughout and you don't twist it. You don't twist it on the ground. You just lift the heel so that you get a range of movement in that limb, but you will not move your front foot from where it is. So if you use this, so this is what I did in the morning. I did 10 minutes of this. So I thought I should show this in a video. So this is the side to side loading. So the side to side loading is what most people lack when they train for any reason. And this side to side loading is what results in injuries, like you sprain your ankle, you sprain your knee. That's because your body is not trained to adapt to these side to side loads. So that's what I want you to do. So this improves your balance. It makes you stronger in the side to side loading pattern so that you can reduce the chances of your injuries. It trains your core and it trains your grip. So when you start off, you can start off doing it just in one hand, and then once you get confident with this, so you'll do 10 or 20 reps of swings on one side, and then once you're confident, you'll start doing the transitions like I do. So you switch between sides, and you can see that as the height of the swing goes up, my feet are more active, but I'm continuing to land when my heel lands. I'm continuing to land with my feet both pointing parallel, right? There's no spreading apart, there's no splaying of the feet. So this is what I wanted to demonstrate. Thanks.